Hi, Molly, the Purple Door Psychic here, bringing you another installment of Tarot Tuesdays. So we are starting with the Major Arcana. Last week we did the Fool. This week we are going to continue our journey with the Magician. And like I said before, these are great cards for anyone who wants to get started. What they have right there. Once again, I apologize. We are doing construction behind me in our family room, so it's not cute. It's a little dingy, so I don't want it on camera, but anyways, so with these cards, we have the upright meaning, the reversed meaning, as well as the signs and the name of the card and the numerals. So you did the Fool. The Fool was about starting our journey. Now the Magician takes us through our journey a little bit more. So the Magician is pretty much, it's filled with a lot of symbolism, and it figures with one hand. Usually that hand is pointed to the sky, pointing up to the source. And it's kind of saying as above, so below. And the Magician is also known to be, a card full of willpower and concentration and manifestation of energies and skills and abilities. But that is when we're looking at the upright position. When we are looking at him in reverse, a lot of manipulation, cunning, trickery, illusion, a lot of wasted talent, some deception. On the card, it says manipulation, poor planning, latent talents, and upright, power, skills, concentration, action, and resourcefulness. So, as we know, these help you determine what the meaning of the card is. And once you get better and better at it, you can just put those keywords to play with the person. But when I look at the Magician, when I think of the Magician, I do necessarily think of sometimes a masculine influence, and sometimes whether or not that influence is a good influence or bad influence. We'll get more into those masculine and feminine influences as we go further through the Major Arcana. Because as we know, what we're coming up next is going to be the High Priestess, who is a feminine influence. But just so when you see this card in your readings, you're definitely going to see either yourself or someone in your life with willpower or desire, just depending on what that spread is and what the reading is. We will get more into what the different readings look like and what the different spreads are later on once we go through the cards. But he also is one that's, to me, is a purpose card that definitely tells you that there are purpose behind your actions and the actions that you are thinking of taking. And once again, as always, these cards, this is it's entertainment purposes. It's not anything to definitely hold your hat on, really, or kind of like bet the bank on, or do anything that would cause significant financial gain or harm to others. And it is one of many outcomes of your possible future. I like to tell many of my clients this, that way they know that the one reading that I give to them is not going to be their all enclosed future, because you could miss that light. You could, take a different elevator or choose to take the stairs instead, or, there's all these different possibilities that could happen. It's not always one set in mind, because as we know, the gods are fickle. They like to play with us every now and again. But also, this is also a good way for you to get in touch with yourself. I like to do daily readings for myself. Sometimes I do multiple readings for myself, just depending on what is going on, how I'm feeling, and what actions I choose to do. I don't necessarily always base it off the cards, but sometimes I do. And when I do, I like to do usually a 3-card spread. But as I said, I'm actually getting ahead of myself. We will be doing that later on. But it's Magician, the second card in the series, and thank you for watching.